rumbled, but against the likes of Palutena, I don't know.
And has quite a few solid Nesses. I mean, we saw PK Chris earlier on stream doing well against Anti. Didn't take the W, but we also saw somebody else playing against Pong. I think it was Fabio. So, and now yet another Ness to see how he can do in terms of holding advantage. He wants to be airborne. Thing is, though, Palutena has like the best anti-air going for in that short hop nair, so you have to always respect that option. And he wants to play grounded a little bit. It's going to be hard when Palu's rushing you like this.
Getting laddered by up air is something we almost never get a chance to see from Palutena, but it's put in plenty of work here for Pong. Like, you already mentioned the neutral air, but I feel like there's so many tools in Palu's kit that's going to make this match a nightmare for Xerxes.
Yeah, no jump as well if he decided to go off stage. Opting to go for the two-frame attempt on the down tilt instead. Pong looking very... Wow, good call there, just throwing out the side magnet to get some health back.
He can put out as many callouts as he wants, but he's got to make up the damage deficit somewhere because even though he's got a couple of good reads on Pong, he's got no damage to show for it.
Exactly. And I don't know what he's trying to swing for there, trying to hopefully catch a roll read, but Dash Act is going to do it.
Floor cancels got a little pretty today. Pong knows he's on stage.
I don't know. After watching Stock Tanker SD twice with floats, I'm pretty done for the day. I've seen people going for them.
Don't you worry. If there's one thing that Pong can do, he can put on a good show, for better or worse.
Definitely landing very well with a lot of these small-spaced aerials consistently, not allowing Xerxes to get any ground and momentum. And also not having to jump now, too, has to land. Actually, never mind, did have to jump. Doesn't matter, though, trying to get it aggressive on the landing. You can't do that too much, especially when somebody's to stock up.
I'm really curious why Xerxes waited in front of Pong's shield while he had Angel Platform invincibility. He's got to know something I don't because...
Yeah, something you know, or some interesting decision making, we'll call it. But right now, currently down 2 stocks to none. He needs to start changing it up a bit because this is not working for him so far.
I feel like as far as like functions are concerned, everything that Ness wants to do, Palutena does better.
Yeah.
Like you occupy so much airspace so often, can link together so many hits so confidently. Have the ability to contest in so many situations that would otherwise just be bizarre.
Yeah, and not only is the grab game very similar, but you want to go for a lot of short hop aerials to establish pressure. But you see Pong just remaining grounded. And yet again, catching him in a situation where he's trying to land. Yep, oh, that was almost a great setup there for Pong, but still, whole stock up, missing it, not too big a deal.
Also, the fact that Xerxes is forced to use back throw to establish a lot of this off-ledge pressure, really dangerous because it's staling one of his key components to ending a stock early. Small down at the ledge.
I like the patience from Pong there, not trying to go too early, because a lot of times people are going to mash spot dodge in that situation. Like, they're probably going for a grab. Let me wait to see what he does. That time, catching him, jumping back into center stage with that back air, and that's going to take it.
He's just chilling.
Hey, they're big chilling. I don't think that PS2 is the pick. I think that Xerxes needs to get out of here because the fact that Pong was able to reset so well so many times. Anytime Xerxes got in, it's like, cool, I'm going to run to the other side of the stage. Now what?
Stadium 2 is like a paradise for Palutena because she has so many movement options and so many tools that can effectively control the entirety of the stage. I feel like with Ness, it would be in the best interest to almost go for, I think, a wider stage. I figure give himself a little bit more like time to survive, try to suss out
potentially a Kalos or something like that.
I think Kalos would be a sweat pick.
Yeah, also removing the center stage platforms for more traps that Pong was going for. As Pong didn't get too many, but we saw how many times he got laddered there. Instead, we're going to go to Town and City.
I feel like this is a particularly dangerous pick just because even though Ness can navigate Town really, really well, I feel like with Pong's style of play and his particular comfort for the stage, that he's going to be able to maneuver in and around anywhere that Xerxes plans to be in.
Also, another big thing that Pong had going for him in the last game was anti-zone breaking. Xerxes trying to get in. I mean, it's working now, but like when FD pick comes in, he might not be able to hold advantage as well or like get in. But excuse me for telling a lie because he is currently up in a much better position right now against Pong.
He's just able to control the field. I feel like now that he has the opportunity to be in, he's staying in. He's getting that damage that matters.
I think that game 1 warm-up's kind of out of the way, too, because he's definitely looking much more solid on his decision-making here. Back throw's not going to take it just yet, coast to coast, but another one of those will definitely do it.
catch to the nair, and now we've got the juggles going. Plenty of damage.
Having flashbacks to previous games, expecting that just to kill outright. There you go, get some of that health back, but that's your jump. Now Pong can go down and seal that out. Very clean, perfect, exactly what you needed to do there.
Even though Xerxes started game 2 really strong, I feel like just a couple of lapses in judgment would really take it all away from him. Like being a little bit too aggressive or getting a little greedy with his options. And it's like, you pay big when you're fighting Palutena.
And that kind of happens to the brawler archetypes a lot. You know, like you want to get back in to seal it out, but sometimes you just need to play the patient game. If you have somebody who knows you're hunting for the kill, make it seem like you're not actually going to give them an opportunity to get the kill sometimes. They'll get stressed out. They'll land directly in front of you.
It's worth noting that both of these players kind of get a little bit flustered sometimes and they go extra aggressive with their play. But both of these characters can punish that type of habit really hard.
Yeah, especially Palutena. Like, you start getting too heavy, blitz too much against Palu, you take 3 nairs and up airs, and we've already seen that happen multiple times. Good pivot grab there as well, going back for stage positioning, instead trying to catch him on a landing with that up air.
Ooh, wayward air dodge. Still has the jump, though, so he's coming back. Xerxes doesn't take advantage of the situation.
Yeah, Xerxes not putting on an up B or trying to go for a potential air dodge, a read off stage. Still going to live off of that, though. Not that time, though. You could go as far as you want. It's all on Pong to read exactly where you're going. He caught him with that nair.
I'm there to hit, yo.
but he charged that for so long, Pong. What are you doing? Saw the yo-yo. It's like, yo, that's nice. I see you walking the dog. Let me go check that out. Ow, my face. But
Pong definitely thought that it was down smash. But it doesn't matter, because that's forward smash. Little sus DI.
Yeah,
and a 2-0 for Pong.
Yeah, definitely dying at 85%, which I thought was not going to die. But you know what? Pong going to take that in a rather swift 2-0 victory there. There was a lot of moments where Xerxes started to look a little bit better.